is your Sunday going on so far?
The hectic day today.
Same story. I think it's every homemaker's story. Sundays are all about hectic, that hurriness
Yes.
or that busyness.
Yeah. So that's
Okay,
the
okay.
reason I was also thinking that I will do or not.
Hmm. Actually, I was also try to find time. Just give me a moment. I was out. I just came back, or I just got
Okay.
back home and prepared my dinner and got your message.
Okay.
Me that time when I got your message, I was editing my video
Okay.
for my
Okay.
YouTube
Okay.
channel. Yes, so I thought,
Yes.
okay, let's just have a conversation with you. Okay, so before we jump into the conversation, just tell something about yourself, no? A quick and short introduction.
Okay, as you know, my name is Nishi Sani and I'm married. And now I'm living in Faridabad. I belong to UP and I got married. That's the reason I'm living in Faridabad. If I talk about my academic, so I have completed MA and also B.Ed. But now I want to become fluent. So that's the reason I'm learning these skills. So I want to be brush up this language. So that is the reason, I'm a
Mhm.
teacher. So because I am a teacher, so that's the reason I need to become fluent, otherwise who will hire me?
Exactly, that's the thing. So, okay, so you are still working, like you are in that
This time, no, I'm
okay,
not working. I'm looking a job because I got married
okay.
recently, so that's the reason I move out. So now,
Okay, okay, fine, fine. And do you have your YouTube channel also?
yes, I have YouTube channel, enhance your skills.
Okay. Okay, enhance your skills. So how is it going and how long it like has happened? When did you start your channel?
Last year I started this channel, so now
Mm-hmm.
it was, because of the consistency, so it's not bad. So, but I
Yes,
upload it now. I have changed the scenario. Like this time, I want to be brush up my this skill. So
mhm.
people are looking and they are liking
Yes,
my videos. Yeah.
exactly. Actually, these days, these conversations, videos are really doing great. So many people, all the learners who want to brush or who want to brush up their knowledge and who want to be fluent with this language, they are, looking for these kind of videos. So that's a great thing. Okay, so you are masters and in which subject?
My masters I have completed from English. So that is the
Okay.
big deal, that I have masters
Yes.
from these skills and I am not a fluent. But because why did because I belong to sorry.
It's
I
okay.
come
It's
from,
okay. Relax. Huh?
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So I come from my Hindi medium, means I went to Hindi medium school. So
Hmm.
that's the reason and also I completed my master from IGNU. So IGNU is
Okay.
not a regular college and also
It's
regular,
correspondence.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay.
reason.
It's okay. It's fine. You are speaking very nicely, I would say. Okay. Main thing, I can easily or I can completely resonate with you because I'm a Hindi medium student and I don't have this kind of environment. We don't speak this language with our family members. And I am myself a master's in English literature. So I know the restrictions because when you are masters in this language you are supposed to be very fluent to to flawless with this language. Of course when you go for any interview, so they expect that you are going to speak each and everything in this language. But that's a different thing. But being a masters, I think we should have that good hold on our subject. We should know the all the basic grammatical concepts, though we cannot be perfect. Okay, it doesn't matter that you have a master's degree because perfection is a myth. Okay, we make mistake and we learn from our mistakes. That's the thing. So but you are working on your communication skills and that's a wonderful thing. And now if you have any question or you want to share anything, so you are free to ask.
Yes, ma'am. I want to ask one thing, and I will say whenever I do mistake, I whenever I'm doing mistake. Okay, so please give me remark, and please tell me, and you can correct me whenever I'm doing mistake, that you need to work on it. So
Okay,
yeah, because
I'll try. I'll try.
yeah, I have watched many videos. So you were correcting to others, so that's the reason.
Okay, actually, I always correct who learns from me, who are my regular learners. So I sometimes I upload videos who take sessions from me. So then I correct them because that is my duty. But when I have sessions with my co-learners or with YouTubers, I don't want to go in this field or I don't want to correct them. But yes, if you feel like wherever I feel okay, I will definitely let you know. बड़ी छोटी छोटी सी चीजें हैं वेरी टेक्निकल थिंग्स इट जस्ट व्हेन वी यूज दैट व्हेन वी हैव टू से दैट मुझे गलती मेरे से गलती होती है या मैं गलती करती हूँ सो वी गो विद मेक instead of do. We don't say that I do mistake or I did mistake. It should be I make mistake. ओके सो जब आपको बोलना है कि व्हेन जैसे आपने बोला कि जब भी मैं कोई गलती करूं सो व्हेन देयर इज और व्हेन आई मेक एनी मिस्टेक प्लीज लेट मी नो मैम प्लीज करेक्ट मी ओके और समटाइम्स वी से दैट यार मुझसे गलती हो गई तो आई डिड अ मिस्टेक नो आई मेड अ मिस्टेक और यू कैन से आई मेड अ ब्लंडर ओके सो
Okay,
गलती के साथ वी डोंट यूज डू वर्ब these are
okay,
some very technical things many people use do but we should avoid because now you are a masters in this language you want to work as a teacher and you want to learn so that is the thing I am telling you otherwise you are presenting yourself confidently just keep the way you are doing just be consistent with your practice have these kind of more and more sessions because all we need that is that exposure why do we get stuck why do we get fumbled or why do we make mistakes it because we don't speak this language in our daily life that is the biggest reason so try to have these kind of interactions and after having conversations when you go through your recordings try to identify your own mistakes okay once you are able to rectify your own mistakes I think you are good to go because I also make mistakes while having these random chit chats but now I can rectify मुझे पता चल जाता है कि I made a mistake here so next time I try to avoid that mistake but we cannot be flawless every time okay गलतियां करेंगे we'll make mistake and we are going to learn from our mistakes so that is it
okay. So where do you take class, ma'am?
online it's online session I usually take classes on Google Meet or if my learners are ready they don't feel hesitate to upload their videos on YouTube so I have sessions on Skype app also
Okay, okay. So means it is a chargeable class. Means it's your
yes
personal.
yes
Okay,
right it is kind of one to one session for 1 hour and one learner at one time so
okay. So I will ask.
we can
I,
ask after we can discuss after this session
yeah,
after
yeah,
this
yeah,
conversation right
yeah.
okay
So so please
if
ask
you have
me.
any
No, this
okay
time I don't have any. So yeah, I ask one thing that like I also said already said
Mhm,
that I'm looking for a job. Okay,
mhm,
and I want to be crack a interview. So which type of
mhm,
means they will ask general questions. They will ask general question related to teaching field. So
mhm, mhm.
uh, would you suggest me that how can I deal and where am I
Yes.
lacking?
Okay. See, you are pretty sure that you are going to do a job and you are definitely going to face an interview. Okay. So start preparing for your interview. Don't wait up any date when you will get that notification. Okay. You will have your interview on this date. So don't wait for that date. Just start preparing yourself for any kind of interview from today onwards. First thing, we are pretty sure that interviewers are going to ask about introduction. Tell something about yourself. So prepare your introduction very nicely. Okay, prepare your introduction, your name, whatever your academic credentials, if you have any experience or you are a fresher, it should be short. Don't go for long introductions because they don't have this much time. So keep it very short. Don't add your family members details there. No need to tell how many members do you have or what they do, what your husband does, kind of. Okay, just keep it to yourself only, because it is a kind of formal interview, professional interview. So why to tell about our family? We have nothing to do with our family members, no? So that is the separate thing. And try to be cool and composed. Don't just go or don't rush while speaking. जल्दी ऐसे नहीं, तो कई बार हम बोलते हैं एक लाइन छोड़ रहे हैं अगली पकड़ रहे हैं, in that nervousness. Okay, so try first, write down good points about yourself. मैं तो बोलूंगी क्रैम योर इंट्रोडक्शन, उसको रट्टा मार लो. एंड देन स्पीक, प्रैक्टिस इन फ्रंट ऑफ योर मिरर और रिकॉर्ड योर सेल्फ. Just imagine you are facing that interview and you are telling about yourself. Practice that introduction, I would say, for thousands of time, so that you can be comfortable with all those words. Okay, so keep your introduction short, crispy, to the point. Don't go for very descriptive introduction. Then comes, of course, for which school or institution or organization you are going to apply for. So have some knowledge about that school. Okay, good. Collect some information about that particular organization, so that if they ask some question regarding their institute or their school, you should have that knowledge. Then comes your strengths and weaknesses. Very common, mostly, no, most commonly asked questions. So, strength. If I ask you, okay, Nishi, what are your strengths? How would you answer me? Try.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My strength is I'm punctual. I'm capable to
Mhm.
work on time, and I am able to manage all the things on time. So these are the my quality that
Okay, fine.
I'm also
Yes.
loyal with my work. Yeah.
Hmm, fine. So you can say I'm punctual, or I'm punctual and I'm organized person, right? I am diligent. Find some, see, if you want to say punctual or you want to say hardworking, try to find some good adjectives. Okay, not very difficult ones. Okay, so done. And if I ask you what are your weaknesses, how would you answer?
Yeah, if I tell about my weakness point, so I always trust to people. So it is
Okay,
my weakness
fine.
point.
Okay, then if you say that you always trust people, so interview can ask you. So how do you define that trusting people is dangerous or is harmful? Why do you think that this is your weakness? This can be your strength also, because they can ask you, they can contradict your question, your answer. So be ready for these kind of questions also na. Agar unhone aisa पूछ लिया, then how would I justify? And yes, one more thing, because we all know that we have English is of course so not our first language. Okay, so if you get stuck, if you don't get any word, don't just keep quiet or don't just take a long pause. You can use Hindi also. Try to mix. Okay, if you don't just show your nervousness, so that time you need to use your presence of mind. You need to be smart enough. Agar nahi word aa raha, just switch to the Hindi. Okay, so use Hindi as your, I would say, savior, I would say. Okay, so
Okay.
is tarah se. And yes, sometimes they ask you about your hobby or hobbies. So what are your hobbies?
So my hobbies are this time. I'm actually there is no special hobbies. So my
Okay.
hobbies are reading books and also
Mhm.
cooking, watching television, and yeah, listening
Okay.
songs. So these are the my hobbies.
Okay. Fine. Now, again, one question arises from your statement that you just mentioned that you love reading books, right? So, which kind of books you prefer to read? Which genre, like novel or poetry or fiction, non-fiction? So, which sort of books do you read?
Drama books and also story books, I always prefer to read.
Okay, okay. And can you tell any author who's your favorite? If you talk about drama, so who's your favorite? Can you mention any name?
Yeah, William Shakespeare is my
Okay.
favorite.
I guess he's universal
Yeah,
in terms
he's
of favorite. So he is universal. Okay. So interview may ask you some good, books or some good artworks of or written works of William Shakespeare, right?
yeah.
Because they just want to trick you. That is it. They just want to make you nervous. So they check how can you manage your calmness. Okay, so try to be calm and cool and calm and composed. You can take some minutes also if they ask you any question. So you can take a couple of minutes to think, to to just organize your thoughts. So that is it. You are presenting yourself very nicely. If I would, or if I were an interview, I would have selected you. So yes, these are some normal parts of an interview, but yes, then comes your subject, right? This is the crucial part. You should have a near to perfect knowledge about your subject. Okay, because they are not going to spare you if you make any mistake in terms of your subject. They can ask you for a demo also. Be ready with some topic. They can ask you to speak some lines on any random topic also, or they can pick any topic from grammar and they can ask you uh, to elaborate nouns or adverb, what are adjectives. So try to have a good knowledge of these kind of terms. Okay, so because being a master's, you cannot make mistake in terms of your subject. So
Yeah.
uh, right, so be very careful while having your question answer kind of. So when they are going to ask you, or when they ask you your questions related to your subject, so think then answer. Okay,
Okay.
so these are the basic things. Most probably they will check your confidence, how you present yourself, and yes, do you have good knowledge of your subject. That is it. That is it. Teaching skills, है ना? How can you deal with the children? Sometimes they ask, just imagine if a children if a he's special child, if there is a special child in your class, he's hypoactive, he has some tantrum issue, so how would you tackle that child? Okay, and kind of, maybe now it depends on them, but be ready with your introduction, be ready with your weakness or strengths or kind of things. इन सब चीजों से मतलब just feel yourself कि मतलब ये पूछेंगे तो I'm going to nail it. Rest, it depends on our destiny. Okay, so
Yeah.
if you get selected, that is like going to be cherry on the cake. But if you don't, then it's okay, you will learn. Okay, you will have kind of experience. So that all this kind or these kind of things I can suggest you. So that is it.
Thank you,
So
Terry. You gave the means you told me means so many things. I was fumbling and I was scared that how will I need to improve myself and which type of things, how can I handle the things. You know,
yes.
yesterday I also faced the interview, so
Okay.
I went there, and
Mhm.
they told me that this time I got also stuck. Means
Mhm.
I was scaring. So, but
Mhm.
that was the thing. You know, I faced the interview, and they gave the topic direct indirect. So suddenly
Okay.
they gave the topic before one day, but
Mhm.
suddenly they asked me adjective. So I got stuck,
Okay.
and then
Mm.
I know it is a normal topic, is a simple topic,
Yes.
but
Hmm.
because because of the suddenly they asked me, and
Yes.
I prepared the topic direct indirect. So
Mhm.
I told ma'am, this time
Mhm.
I don't know why I got stuck, but no, I know what is
Mhm.
adjective, and
Mhm.
but I prepared the topic direct indirect, and I elaborate all the things in English. But
Mhm.
sometime I got stuck, means I was unable to that how can they understand.
Mhm.
So I used some words in Hindi. So they told me that we need to be a
Mhm.
means
Mhm.
we will not looking a fresher. We
Okay.
are looking, yes.
Okay. They just wanted to hire some experienced, any
Yeah,
experienced person. Okay.
any
Okay.
experienced
Fine.
person. So I told that,
Mhm.
ma'am, this time I
Mhm.
know I'm learning, but I'm not saying
Mhm.
that because I have to a kida, means a type. Now I have to make lunatic person. So that's the
Mhm.
reason I will do my 100%, and I
Right.
will not give a chance that you didn't
Mhm.
do anything. But really I will
Mhm.
give my 100%. But they said that no,
Mhm.
we will not take a chance because you are a
Mhm.
fresher. So I said okay ma'am, but I
It's
didn't
okay.
take,
Huh?
it's okay.
Mm.
And I
Yes.
started to
Yes.
learn.
Right. That is, see, all we can do is just we can work on ourselves. We can't, mold or we can't change their thinking, right? And yes, maybe when we don't get or when we have to face rejection, it doesn't mean that we are not capable or we are not able to do anything. It's just the thing that we did not meet their expectations, their requirements. That's it. Okay, right? So. Try give push yourself, or I would say pull yourself from your comfort zone. Face as many as interviews you can. Okay, don't think if you get rejections, don't think that, oh god, I'm going to give up, or things are not working. No. Make yourself or build your confidence stronger and stronger day by day. Okay, give yourself that exposure. See, we know from where we come, right? We have come a long way, still there is a long way to go. Being a Hindi medium student, I know what all the restrictions or what all the limitations we have faced, and still we are facing. Okay, we don't have that environment. Okay, maybe if they have asked you to elaborate or to describe this topic in Hindi, you would have described it very nicely or with all the confidence, because we Hindi is our mother tongue, it's our first language. It is not that you don't know this topic, but the thing is you were not able to express yourself due to this language. That was the reason, राइट अगर आपको एडजेक्टिव हिंदी में बताना होता तो आप बड़े अच्छे से इलेबोरेट करते उसको, बिकॉज यू आर कंफर्टेबल with this language. The whole scenario is this, that this language is pushing us back. So
It's a bad.
don't worry. Yes, don't worry. It's a kind of a battle, I would say, and we are in that full swing that we are going to win this. It just need your consistency, your practice. Okay, because language learning is a long process. Don't just think कि हो जाएगा कुछ दिनों में. No, it takes time, and it's okay. Slowly and gradually we are going to learn this language. Okay, so keep on having these kind of conversations. Try to revise all your grammatical concepts also. ओके,
Okay.
उनको भी रिवाइज साथ के साथ करते रहना है. Whenever you have these kind of discussions, try to discuss any grammatical topic with your co-learners, with your co-YouTubers. Let's today we'll discuss noun. Today we are going to discuss adverb. In this way, you will get the fluency also, and you will in this way you will be in touch with your grammatical concepts also. Okay, so that is it. All these tricks you can do. So I think it's sufficient for today. So let's just wrap this
Yeah.
session up. Okay,
Thank you so
so
much. Thank you so much. I would say really
so.
I don't have words, but really you
It's
helped me a
okay.
lot. Thank you once again.
Same here. I am also feeling fresh. You know what? It's always a pleasure to connect with those people who really want to learn. So that is it. Okay. So hope to see you very soon and take care. Enjoy your Sunday. It's about to end now, but bye bye. Take care.
Yeah, bye bye.
Okay. Bye.